When I hear this chord or like this chord, it sounds like kind of greenish to me. But these are like red. Yeah. And like this is like really blue colors, green, and then back to like kind of blue. And then that's how I like see music. Every Asian kid in Singapore like learns about music, and like we had to learn it. I at least learned it when I was like 4. When I got into high school, that's when I got to learn a little bit more about like the theory of music. So later on, like in the last 2 years of high school, I kind of left classical music, took time off to learn a little bit more about like pop music and jazz music, and try to grow my ears so that I could just develop more fully as a musician. I didn't really know that I had synesthesia as a young age. I'm not sure when I realized I had it, because what happens is when I hear a note, I just had a feeling and I just knew what the note was. And when someone asked me like, hey, I couldn't do that, like how do you do it? That's when I kind of realized that what I had was something special and unusual. When I hear a note, it just gave me a particular feeling, and it just showed me a different color every single time. And so when I hear a note and I associate that feeling and color with it, I just know what the note is because it kind of just like speaks to me that way. I think that was the reason why since a young age I felt that music was very close to me and spoke to me. In Singapore, all the guys have to serve 2 years in the military. So for me, like my time came right after high school. For 2 years, you're stuck in the camp, and you basically like have a lot of things taken away from you, like your freedom, your liberty. For the first month, you're just stuck inside there. You're not allowed to go out at all because they wanted you to get used to the system of like just being under their control all the time, I guess. You just wake up at 5:30 every morning, you would not have your phone, and by the time you get home, it's like 10 p.m. I just like use my phone, plug in my earphones, and like just listen to music the whole day because that's what like music meant to me, right? I remember that there was this sliver of like 1 hour that I had to myself that was like the best that I had. So in the army, like when you sleep at night, you have to dig a hole and you sleep inside that hole, right? So prior to that, I actually had taken out a notebook and I wrote like a few lyrics inside there. So what happened is I was just sitting in that hole and I was like singing to myself, looking at the lyrics, trying to memorize it, giving myself something to do, and just like repeating the lyrics back to myself. I know that one of the songs is like Lose Yourself, because it's like lose yourself in the music, the moment. I just realized at that point of time how music transformed from something that I enjoyed to something that I really